Welcome to Film Reviews. Today we're going to review a documentary on Netflix. As of right now, who knows what will happen. But it's called Abducted in Plain Sight. It's a disturbing film. This is probably the most difficult review I have done to date. Oh, where do I begin? How much should I explain? The story, if you read the synopsis, it already sounds insane. A young girl being kidnapped twice. And how did that happen? I don't want to explain the whole story. I'll just say, pretty much the girl got abducted because of a family friend. A guy who no one suspected would kidnap a child. He actually did, and then he brainwashed this girl to make her believe that she fell in love with him, and that confused the family a lot, and they actually wanted to get married, and the mom and dad kind of get manipulated by this man as also. It's kind of crazy, and what this documentary does good is it shows the mother, the father, and the girl talking on camera about this stuff, and you can kind of get a better idea of how this could have happened. I gotta say the parents were not very smart. The way they described the events and how they reacted to all this. I mean, it sounds like they were pretty much thinking that everybody was just a good person in the world and did not really think this stuff could happen, or they would just give him the benefit of the doubt. It's hard to explain exactly how this could have happened, but it did, and it's terrible. It's terrible. It's a hard story to watch. The production quality is pretty good throughout the whole film. They did a pretty good job with the cameras and reenactments and all that stuff. Now, to review this film is hard to give it a score because it's a very difficult subject matter. It's hard to watch. It's hard to see people get manipulated. That's one of the hardest things to see in real life. Just hearing somebody tell you a story about what they went through in real life that's really dark is depressing, and to see a movie about it is really bad too. But it's also, this film is a warning sign, if anything, which is probably why they're telling this story to begin with, why they've opened up and exposed their family to the public about these horrible events, is because this thing can happen, and it's happened to them, and there's still people out there. So it's very much a movie about the dangers of, being young and being kidnapped, and it's for parents and kids, really. I mean, it's kind of I would say mostly for parents, though. Parents definitely need to watch this film just to be mindful of the kind of crazy things that could happen. I would give this movie an 8 out of 10. I was thinking about giving it a 7, but I think the message it's giving is just to be aware of the dangers. But it's a hard movie to watch, I don't know. I was looking for something different in the documentary series and came across this film, and it's pretty crazy. It's really crazy. Thank you for listening. That's it for this episode.